I feel like the masculines are going through a crown chakra activation, you guys. This is what I'm getting intuitively. There's something about crown chakra activation, and then a massive heart awakening is what I'm seeing as well. They're really focused on money right now, and stability is what I'm seeing, okay? I do feel they're going through like a clearing of their past mistakes and issues and things like that, stuff they're embarrassed about, like there's regret, guilt, and shame coming in for the masculine collective at this time. I do feel their heart is awakening though. There's a massive heart awakening going with the masculine collective. Hi guys, welcome, welcome, okay? So I feel like the blockages in their heart right now are being cleared at this current time frame is what I'm getting. And I feel like a lot of them are going to start being a little more open with you, opening up emotionally to you. Something like that is coming in very heavily at this time. I feel like that there's going to be more chatting and more talking coming in for these masculines. Okay. They're kind of, you know, they're in between letting go of their shadow, I'm hearing, and moving forward with their new life. There's like this really thin veil between it too, is the visualization that I'm receiving. I want to go back to my old life. I want to do everything I know. I want to guard myself. I want to shut myself down. I want to just sit in my wounds and my trauma. But then at the same time, they're like, I want to move forward and have a better life. And it's like their ego is quite big here still is what I'm getting. So there's some toxicity surrounding the masculines at this time. They're like trying to fight it off. They're trying to fight it off, okay? They're tapping into their inner wisdom, though, you guys. They're tapping into their inner wisdom, and I feel like they're growing. And with this Five of Wands, you guys, for some of you, like, they're going to fight for you, okay? They're going to fight for you is what I'm getting. If you guys donate money on here, I give you a small message, okay? If you donate a sticker. They're going to start fighting for you. As they tap into this inner wisdom, they're going to start fighting for you. It's very clear for me. I keep hearing that. It's like they're gaining their wisdom and they're getting their elder status somehow is what I'm seeing. They're getting out of that emotional immaturity and things like that. The visual I'm receiving is like, I want to be victorious, I'm going to fight for my way, or, you know, they're feeling pain. I kind of feel like they're feeling pain, like even physical pain, like the emotional trauma can cause this physical pain. That's just what I'm seeing. So this physical pain is like causing immense, like rotten, like dark night of the soul type of thing. Thank you for the donation. What I'm seeing for you, business, money, advancement, business opportunity, social media. These are the things I'm hearing for you. There's another female that may collaborate with you with an idea. Okay, so move forward with this idea because it's going to juvenate a very beautiful income for you. So once they like they're in their like dark night of the soul and they're fighting themselves really. This is an internal battle, so it really has nothing to do with you. But with the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, I feel like this is an internal battle. It's like guilt, regret, shame, past mistakes, karmic cycles, yada, 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 all that good stuff. And then after they get through this, they may be a bit withdrawn and quiet at this moment. They're going to start communicating more. With the Star card, they're going to get more on their divine path. They're going to start opening up their divine abundance. They're going to start realizing, Maya, what I see for you, there's a masculine, there's new love coming in for you. And he's got darker hair, very nice darker hair, possibly like black hair. He's got a beautiful smile, nice teeth, and he might be an air or earth sign energy. Okay? So, what I'm seeing here is that once they get through this dark night of the soul, this fighting off their dark karmic cycles, wanting to sit in misery, this masculine picking up on is a bit of a pessimist, honestly, like expecting the worst. And that's something we're trained to do until we trust in faith in God, yeah? So they're like expecting the worst all the time. This is part of their karmic cycles from childhood. And as they grow up into this more wise person, they get out of this, they get done fighting that internal battle. I really feel they're going to be more emotionally available. They're going to be more available in general and start just letting go of control and trusting in faith is what I'm getting here. And they're going to skyrocket off in their divine path. So there's like a mass awakening happening right now, especially with that new moon we had that was quite intense, along with spring solstice, along with the current shifts happening right now. Yep, see, tower to the balls, what I tell you. Tower to the balls, okay? And this tower is going to tell these masculines, like, get the fuck out of your cycles, okay? Stop your bullshit, stop crying, you know, stop being a pessimist. What I see for you, Pistol, good news coming in 2 weeks, and it's going to be in your favor. Yeah, those masculines that leave their kids behind, yeah, that kind of sucks. All right, so Five of Wands, Five of Swords. Um, Fighting off their shadow is what I'm seeing, okay? This is going to stop very soon as this heart awakening that is orchestrated happens. Tower to the balls, physical pain, mental anguish, complete darkness over and over and over again, like showing them like you're fucking yourself over repeatedly, okay, until they accept it and just kind of get on that timeline of faith and trust. And part of getting on a faith and trust is letting go, right? And just and letting it go and giving up your free will. The masculines don't want to give up their free will. That's like 99.999% of their problem. Okay, they don't want to give up that free will because that means they don't have control anymore. They don't have control. They have now lost control. Okay, they have now lost control. And this is the part where they're going to get that, they want to have control. I want to be in control. I'm going to guard my heart. I'm going to have control of my surroundings. Blah, 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 blah. And once they let go of that control, then they're going to be skyrocketing off in the divine path. But this is really frightening for them. So they're at this really thin line. There's a thin veil between the past and the future, or just the current moment, basically. So once they let themselves skyrocket off on that path, they have just given up their free will, right? So that's kind of what they're fighting. I want control, I want power, and here comes the Tower card, okay? Boom, Tower to the balls. Boom, Tower to the balls. They feel physical pain, okay? They have headaches right now. They have physical anguish, agony, mental breakdowns, whatever, until they let go. Then they quickly accelerate onto that divine path, and this is where they're like, shit. And then they rise up into that masculine energy with the Emperor card here, okay? This is like a really crucial stage is what I'm picking up. I'm going to draw some oracle cards. It's a very crucial stage in their growth. A lot of them are crying. They're having meltdowns. They've made a lot of mistakes in their past, and they're having to reflect on that is what I'm seeing as well. Okay, a lot of mistakes. They have to quit navigating life with their dick. They have to start, being more active in the heart space. Yeah, if one masculine doesn't show up, you guys, then there will be backups, okay? I can assure you of that God will have your back if you allow, okay? So spring equinox, they started to get on board to meet up with their soul family and, awaken and get their free will taken away and get on board is what I'm seeing. So a lot of you may have noticed this person make a massive shift during spring equinox, okay? That's when the heart started to awaken is what I'm seeing here. So there is orchestrated events that are causing this heart awakening to go on, and then there's this resist because they're like, oh shit, I'm having feelings, I'm feeling these things. And they may have actually shifted during spring equinox or started to be more vulnerable or started to balance out during spring equinox, and now they're trying to fight it, and they've withdrawn back into their cave to try to suppress those emotions, but it's because they're having trust issues. Yeah, the card spoke of itself. They're having trust issues, okay? So some of them have been only showing sexual interest in you that's ego-based, but it's because they need to build trust first. So they may be withdrawn, they're building that trust, and it started spring equinox. Heart awakening spring equinox is what I'm seeing. So this connection that you're watching about today will start to shift and build. So the current setbacks are only temporary, okay? They're pausing before they're acting. They're a bit scared, but they plan on deepening the bond with you more emotionally, making more plans with you, stepping into that masculine energy a lot better. They're trying to keep busy, not to think about the pain coming forward right now because it's forcing them to reflect. Some of them may take a trip with you or just plan a surprise date with you, okay? There's going to be a lot of surprises with the masculines coming in. And for some of you, this is your old one coming in. You're getting your surprise new one that's being, prepared for you, something of that nature. So I do see them returning to you, taking you out, doing something fun as they get a higher perspective on life. Here's what I'm seeing. They're getting a new perspective on life. They'll be showing you more respect as well. They're learning how to treat a lady right is what I'm seeing. Treat her right. I keep hearing treat her right. So they're severing ties with the karmic partners. When I'm receiving, I feel this is closing out cycles with partners of the past. Okay, it's very clear to me. They want to make things right with you. Like I said, a lot of them will. They'll come in and make things right after this heart awakening clears and their karmic cycles clear from that heart awakening. They are hearing you telepathically. Some of you may notice you're more aligned with this masculine. They want commitment, just not yet. They act happy, but they're not. Okay, so I'm going to leave that right there, you lovely people. Well, there you go. The one that asked you on a date, that's a real man. Go on that date because, you know what? Some of you maybe never had that treatment. You had a fucking asshole who just treat you like a fucking asshole, okay? And hid you or, you know, treat you like an option or treated like, you know, like treating you nice was a job or, you know, something like that. And you're going to get these nice masculines coming in that treat you right. So take the damn date and go out. Because you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you find a respectful fucking man, okay? Because I'm sure they're out there. They have to be out there. Because a lot of my collective is meeting new men. And I'm doing these readings. They're very nice, okay? You know, and choose yourself first. And what aligns with you will come in. You know, and if you have a distorted inner masculine, you're going to get an asshole. That's just how that shit works. You put out distorted masculine energy, you're going to get an asshole. So some of you are going to get a blast from the past coming in that's going to be reconciling with you, or you're going to get a new one that wants to take you out. That's what I'm seeing right now in a collective scale. So take it or leave it. Maybe you'll get both. There is divine intervention right now that's forcing heart awakenings. I'm actually going through some heart clearing myself, and it is the most miserable shit I've ever had in my life, and it makes you want to reject love, okay? It makes you want to reject love even with just your friends and things like that, just whatever's around you that loves you, right? It's the most horrible experience ever, and it's the most horrible dark night of the soul, and it makes you have panic attacks in the night and sleepless nights, and I know heartbreak, in my experience it's heartbreak. Heartbreak induces heart awakening, so that was my experience, but it's like, it just makes you want to, it just makes you feel like you're dying, okay? It makes you feel like you're dying, okay? Yeah, crown stuff going on as well. Yep, correct. Deb, what I see for you, keep very positive because your blessings are on the way, and it's with like promotion at work or being noticed, money, income. Your money is going to flow very nicely within the next 4 to 5 months. Okay, just keep positive on that. So this heart space awakening, like I'll wake up in the night, I'm like, oh my God. Okay, it's so horrific, and it's like the death. Okay, it's like the death of you. Yeah, there's going to be new masculines coming in for some of you, and then some of you will have a choice between the old or the new. Okay, there's going to be that. There's going to be a lot of different things, variants coming in. Yeah, there's going to be crying jigs. I don't know. Yeah, it's beautiful dark night of the soul time. But just believe that spring brings growth. Spring brings growth, and summer brings fun. Okay, summer brings fun. Some of them have ended third-party situations, or they are just ending the karmic patterns with exes. Yeah, if you guys have a toxic guy on you still, you're not going to invite in that new masculine. And I believe it was Deb said, yep, Deb, I cleared a bad one off her and a new one came in. You can book that on my website. It's called Clear Them Off Me, or Get Their Energy Off Me. Go on wickedvirgo.com and book that. It works, okay? And you get their ass off you, and then the new beautiful one comes in to take you on a hot date, okay? Literally, that's what's been happening. Yeah, get a clearing from me, you guys. A full clearing is what I recommend, actually. Okay? So I'm going to get off here, you guys. And thank you for being patient with me, you guys. I'm going through a lot of shifts in my life right now. So I'm not able to be on as much as I would like to, but I'm still doing personal readings. If you'd like to book with me, hop on my website. I have clearing work, I have all that stuff. Go browse my website. I just did a pick a card on Instagram. Luna Ray, you're getting good news in 2 weeks. The dark is over. The light is on the way. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.